We have a start in race 42A. This is the women's junior 8, flight A. Some more fast boats on your screen. We have St. Ignatius, Newport AC, Zlack, Long Beach Juniors, Newport AC again, and Casitas on the outside lane. On your screen, you'll see Ignatius closest to you in the red, white, and blue jerseys, stretching across and ending with Casitas in the far lane. Back to the action. Currently out in front, we're looking at the leader, Newport Aquatic Center, and still in the fight for second, third, fourth, and maybe fifth place. We have 4 other crews. Closest to us is St. Ignatius. We also have Zlack. We have Long Beach Juniors, Newport AC, and Casitas, all in the fight for medals and a 4th place contention. As we pass the 300 meters to go, we'll see who can fire it up and move along the course faster.
NAC seems to be pulling ahead. They got stuff left in the tank. But coming in second or third is another story. We have NACB, Long Beach, and Casitas all fighting for second and third place.
Hey, Seth, there's on your screen now is the second flight of the women's junior 8. In lane 1 is Long Beach Juniors. Lane 2 is a Newport Aquatic Center. Lane 3 will have Lake Casitas. And then in lane 4, Cathedral Catholic High School. Lane number 5 is Marina Aquatic Center. And the Long Beach Juniors take lane 6 in Newport Aquatic Center, lane 7.
We are aligned for the women's junior 8, flight B.
And we have a start. The women are off. The race is strong, neck and neck. Everyone is coming along.
Looks like everybody got out of the starting blocks clean. A little bit of separation starting to happen with Long Beach Juniors on the inside, closest to the camera, taking a couple seats away from Newport Aquatic Center.
It's early in the race, and all boats are in contention. Long Beach has about a deck lead over Newport, and then it's Casitas, Mac, NAC, but don't count anyone out. This is a real race.
This is still anybody's game. I mean, look at this. We have 7 boats across and all within one length of each other. Some great Christmas rowing out here.
I can't even see a difference. These ladies are going for it. They're going strong. I don't really see much difference. Someone's going to pull ahead, and the next person, they're right behind. They're really, really close. What do you say, Grant?
I think you hit the nail on the head. It is some intense competition out there. If we look back at the boats again, I think we still are looking at Long Beach coming into 300 meters to go, still in the lead. On the outside lane, a Newport Aquatic Center boat fighting for contention.
Oh my gosh, this is like the Olympics right here. It is tight.
It's going to be a barn burner.
Tight.
And these boats are the varsity of the junior boats. This may be Flight B, but all of these ladies want to be in their A boats.
That was good.
On screen for you guys real quick are the times from the last race. And we can see that the top times were under 2:50. We're going to see if the ladies in the race right now can match that and take a medal. No, I think
so. Long Beach in lane 1 is pulling out ahead. NAC does not want to let them go. Casitas doesn't want to let NAC go, and NACD does not want to see their other boat beat them. Now, MAC and LBJCC, they don't want to be denied either. This is still a very close race as we approach the finish line.
This is a true seat race. I mean, look at 1 and 1. They're going at it so hard. The whole team is...
And the next race on the screen today is race number 43A. This is, again, a junior varsity race of the 8, and this is the men. Flight A will have in lane 2, Marina Aquatic Center. In lane 3, Brophy Prep. In lane 4, the Long Beach Juniors. In lane 5, we find Newport Aquatic Center lining up against St. Ignatius in lane 6, and Newport Seabase on the outside in lane 7. I expect another barn burner of this race, because these are all going to be some fast boats.
Hey, where is Brophy Prep, Grant? Where is that?
They're in the Bay Area.
Oh,
however, we have a race, and the men are off in Flight A. And it is very close.
Oh, man, I think their stroke rate is up at 36. That is a fast pace right there.
They certainly jumped off of those blocks. Quick out the gate, that's what we expect from Southern California crews. And we're seeing some true speed out here as we're already coming into the 500 to go.
So we have leading the pack, NAC, followed very closely by MAC on the inside. LBJC wants to pull ahead, and we can see Newport Seabase coming through, and Ignatius.
This is like the NBA Finals. This is going neck and neck. Look at them. Oh, my gosh. Keeping it tight.
And here we're passing the 300 meters to go on the Marine Stadium sign. Still out in the lead is Newport Aquatic Center, followed closely by MAC, Close at the bottom of your screen with the blue and red blades. Just above them with the white blades and the yellow boat is the Long Beach Juniors. And on the outside in the black boat, we see Newport Seabase. To the top right of your screen, St. Ignatius is staying in the fight as we come in the last 100 meters.
Looking across right now, you can see that NAC is the clear leader. But for second, third, and fourth, I'm not sure if it's Mac, Long Beach, or St. Ignatius. They're all pulling straight away. Long Beach and Newport Seabase fought it out for second and third.
On your screen now is the preparation for the next flight of the men's junior varsity 8. In lane 2 is NAC, the Newport Aquatic Center, Cathedral Catholic High School in lane 3. Lane 4 is your very own Long Beach Juniors. In lane 5 is the Newport Aquatic Center B, and in 6, Brophy, and in 7, Lake Casitas. Oops, get that up. All right, putting some results on your screen now from results from the last event, which was the first flight of the men's junior varsity 8. NAC powered it to the finish line with a blazing 224.4, followed quickly by Seabase with 228, and the Long Beach Juniors just 2 seconds behind with 2:30 on their time. Again, this is over an 850-meter course, pristine conditions.
And that's the way we like it here at Long Beach. Smooth water, no wind, and perfect weather.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the Christmas Regatta, hosted by the Long Beach Rowing Association and produced by the Rowing Channel. Thank you for watching, and a big thank you to all the volunteers, officials, coaches, and athletes and parents who made this day possible. Thank you. I feel like
We have alignment, and now we have a start for event 43B, the men's junior 8. And again, another close race out of the starting blocks. It looks like Newport is trying to take over with Newport B holding them off. But coming up close are Long Beach and Brumfy, and Cathedral is just slightly behind. So Newport in lane 1 continues to hold the lead. Newport in lane 5 continues to want to beat them. They're just past the 500-meter mark, and Long Beach is fighting with Brumfy for the 3rd place. And Newport in lane 2 is still leading,
like 100 meters.
with Newport in lane 5 is coming down. Long Beach is still with Brumfy. And they just crossed the finish line.
Sorry, one.
There are 4 boats in the race.
For the 3rd flight of the men's junior varsity 8, in lane 3 it's Newport Aquatic Center. Lane 4 is Newport Seabase. Lane 5 has another Cathedral Catholic High School boat. And in lane 6 is the Newport Aquatic Center.
Looking at this regatta, Newport has 5 men's junior 8s. A coach's dream. And we have alignment for event 43C, the men's junior 8. And we have a start. All boats came off cleanly and are still in alignment.
Way better.
Newport D in lane 3 look like they have taken the lead and have no intention on letting anyone come through. However, Seabase and Cathedral may have something to say about that as they're fighting off Newport's 5th boat.
On screen for you right now is the results from our last race, and that was the second flight of this Junior Varsity 8. The top time here was by Newport Aquatic Center, 2:30. Looks like the second place time was 3 seconds slower, also by Newport Aquatic Center. And then third place in that heat goes back to the Long Beach Juniors at 2:39. Let's see what we've got as more boats continue down the channel.
And in our current race, Newport D has no intention in letting anyone back into this race. We're about 200 meters to go, and they're firing on all 8 cylinders. They are followed by Newport Seabase, very closely followed by Cathedral, and in 4th place is the Newport E. And they are also rowing exceptionally well. And we're coming to the finish line as Newport D looks like they're about ready to cross it.
Next on the docket today is race number 44. This is the mixed junior quadruple sculls. And we'll start with Flight A. 3 boats in the mix. In lane number 3 is Lake Las Vegas. In lane number 2, Mission Rowing. And in lane number 5, Lake Las Vegas once again.
This is really a fun race for these high schoolers. They don't usually get a chance to row men and women boats. So I'm wishing them all a lot of fun and merriment at the Christmas Regatta. We have alignment, event 44, the mixed junior quad.
And we have a start in the mixed junior quadruple sculls. Quick off the blocks, boats cleanly out, and up to race pace.
And considering these boats probably had no time to prepare, they just jumped in and raced, this is a Christmas Regatta classic.
Folks, results from the last race are on screen now. This was the men's junior varsity 8, the third flight of that event. In first place in that flight, we saw Newport Aquatic Center with 2:37, Newport Seabase in second going 2:41, and close behind, Cathedral Catholic High School going 2:42. Back to the racing.
And out in front is Lake Las Vegas, followed by Lake Las Vegas and Mission Rowing. Mission Rowing, this is their first year competing, as this is a new program on the West Coast. We are currently passing the 500-meter mark with both Lake Las Vegas, which is also a new program, but a few years under their belt compared to Mission. So I'd like to congratulate having new crews here at the Christmas Regatta. And we're about 200 meters to go, so let's see if Lake Las Vegas in lane 3 is going to kick it up another notch, as they're very far ahead.
Still in dominance of this event on your screen is the Lake Las Vegas Rowing Club, powering it through the finish line as we speak.
Bill?
Coming onto your screen right now is the lineups for the next race. This is race number 45, the Mixed Junior Novice 8 in Flight A. Lane number 1 is Newport Seabase. Lane number 2 is San Diego Rowing Club. Lane number 3 is Lake Las Vegas. Lane number 4 is Lake Casitas. And we find in lane number 5 again, the Long Beach Juniors. Lane 6 will host San Diego Rowing Club. In lane 7, the Newport Seabase.
We have alignment, and we are missing both San Diego boats from event 45, which is the mixed junior novice 8's.
We have a start.
And we have a start. It's not clear whether these boats have actually trained together. They usually do not row men and women together. And it looks like Newport Seabase is having a little issues getting all 8 rowers to row together. And closest to the screen, Newport Seabase A, looks like they are doing quite well. The Long Beach Juniors are trying to deny Newport the lead, but Newport doesn't want to hear about it, and they're still continuing to take the lead. We see Casitas rowing quite hard. So we're at the 500-meter mark, and Newport Seabase continues to keep the lead, followed very closely by Long Beach Juniors. And Casitas is in 3rd place.
Hey, Jeff, give me more.
We are at 300 meters to go, and Long Beach and Casitas and Lake Las Vegas are going to have to kick it up another notch if they want to deny Newport Seabase in lane 1 of taking first. Newport Seabase in lane 7 is trailing just slightly. We're coming to 200 meters to go, and Newport Seabase has definitely kicked it up another.
Dude, that's so funny.
Kicked it up another notch. Long Beach is trying to keep up, but they're falling slightly behind Newport Seabase. We take a look at Casitas, and they look like they're in 3rd place, followed very closely by Lake Las Vegas, who would like to challenge for a medal. We are entering the finish area.
Getting into the starting blocks for the next race will be race 46, the mixed junior 8. This is in lane 1, the Long Beach Juniors. Lane 2, Newport Seabase. In lane 3, we have Tempe Junior Crew. And in lane 4, the Marina Aquatic Center. In lane 5, Lake Casitas. Lane 6 sees Newport Seabase. And finally, in lane 7, your Long Beach Juniors. coming into the last few events today at the Long Beach Christmas Regatta. Some of the most exciting events, in this commentator's opinion, the mixed junior 8s in front of you now. Aligned, almost aligned, ready to row.
If you look at these high schoolers, they were born ready to row. We have alignment in event 46, the mixed junior 8s with coxswains. And we have a start. All boats have cleared the starting blocks nicely. All boats are still heavily packed together, and yet 3 now are starting to pull away. We have Long Beach, Newport Sea Base, who is getting in front of the Tempe Juniors, Mac also. So after that, we have another flight of 3, Casitas, Newport Sea Base B, and Long Beach Junior Bs. Coming upon the 500 meters to go, we see that Long Beach is getting challenged by Mac, and Newport Sea Base is hunting them down.
What a race, what a race. We're already coming into the 250 meters to go for all these crews traveling to the Christmas Regatta hosted by Long Beach. We have Long Beach tied with Marina AC, and Newport Sea Base really trying to get in there and steal the gold.
But don't count out that second flight straight behind them of Casitas, Newport Sea Base B, and Long Beach B. Those crews do not want to be denied either. And here we're about 200 meters. We're about 200 meters to go, and Long Beach is trying to hold on to the lead from Mac. Mac is determined to take it away from them, and Newport Sea Base would like to
stay with the front boats.
To get with them also. In the back heat, Long Beach B looks like it's trying to get to third. It's solidly in fourth, and there is a dogfight between Casitas and Newport Sea Base B. This is a great race, ladies and gentlemen. The Mixed Masters 8 Flight A. These are the
Coming up next is race 47A. This is the Mixed Masters 8, and this is Flight A. Lane number 3 is San Diego. Lane number 4 is Newport. Lane number 5 again, San Diego.
And we have a start in the Mixed Master 8 Plus. This is a very fun race for these folks, and they've waited all day to match their talents. It looks like San Diego A and San Diego B are fighting for first and second place, and Newport isn't letting them go away. We're heading to 500 meters, and San Diego A is pulling away from San Diego B, which is pulling away from NAC. Coming into 300 meters to go, Newport is leading, followed by San Diego and San Diego.
Results from your last race are on screen for you now, with a 2:36 coming from Marina Aquatic Center, 2:38.3 from the Long Beach Juniors, and 2:41.3 from Newport Seabase. Back to the racing.
And with about 200 meters to go, Newport is taking this away. Remember, this is a Masters event. It is the first flight, so this should be the younger crews. And it is a handicapped race. So age handicap may change the order of finish.
Coming into the starting blocks now is the very last race of the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is race 47B, the Mixed Masters 8, Flight B. In lane number 3, we have Long Beach Rowing Association. Lane 4, Newport Seabase. Lane number 5 has another boat from Long Beach. In 6, Lake Casitas, and in 7, yet again, Long Beach. Thank you for watching, and tune in for more racing throughout the season on the Rowing Channel.
Long Beach Rowing Association would like to send out their appreciation for the Long Beach Rowing Channel for giving us excellent coverage during our long day of racing. Here again we have perfect racing temperature of 61 degrees Fahrenheit, no wind, and the sun is setting on this regatta as it's our last race. Thank you for all the competitors, coaches, parents, volunteers, referees and judges, and again, a special thanks to the Rowing Channel. We have alignment. And we have a start for our last race of the day. This is the Mixed Master 8 Flight B. And again, this is a handicapped race. So depending on age, the order of finish can be changed. Currently, it looks like all Long Beach boats are pulling ahead, with the Long Beach boat in lane 3, in lane 3, moving out solidly. Long Beach in lane 7 looks like they would like to challenge Long Beach in lane 3, and Long Beach in lane 5 doesn't want to let them off the hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, on your screen currently are the results from the last event, where NAC finished the race in 2:30.9, San Diego in 2:43, and San Diego again in 3:03. And back to the racing.
And looking out, they must have passed the 500-meter mark. Long Beach in lane 3 is still pulling ahead of Long Beach in lane 7, followed by Long Beach in lane 3. Also, you're going to see a couple of 8's rowing down the course. Those 8's rowing down the course are rowing back to the shore. Again, this is the last race of the day, and we appreciate everyone who has strived to make this an excellent event. We appreciate all efforts. We are coming to the finish line of the last event with Long Beach lane 3 and Long Beach lane 7. They passed the finish line. Charles, how are you doing?
On behalf of everybody at Long Beach Rowing Association, the Rowing Channel, and everybody else involved in making the event happen, thank you to everybody. The rowers, the athletes, the parents, the coaches, the teams. All of you guys made this possible. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at more races this season.